Good noon, steamers, new and old. Welcome back to Caffeinated Quests. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. My name is Sydney, and today we are going to be doing a Garten of Banban monster ranking of the characters that I've seen so far. So this is just based on 1 and 2 since they're the only ones that I've played. But if this one goes well, we'll keep adding to it as we go through the games. So we're going to be ranking on scare level with 5 different levels. So nightmare fuel, terrifying, absolutely scary, that kind of a thing. Terrifying, not as scary as nightmare fuel, but one of those things where you're like, no thank you. Can be scary. I mean, a little bit scary. That medium, they're like, but they're also like, you know, spooky-ish. They're just like a little scary, like just a little bit. And then kind of creepy is like, boo, how are you in a scary game kind of level. Not boo, but boo. So then we are going to be doing survival as well. So this is, I'm so sorry. This is just based on what I went through playing this game. So you have just run and hope for the best. Run, but let me just change that. Run, but that's also on me. My own fault. Super easy. Hasn't attacked yet. So right now we're just gonna kind of Banban hasn't attacked, and neither has Big Blue. I don't know what his name is. And then Gerald, my little buddy, has not attacked yet, so he can go in there. But we're gonna start with, oop, my bad. We're gonna start with the scare level, just because that's the first section. Banbaleena. This girl, look at her eyes now. She's not even scary yet, and she still looks creepy. She has that full around the eye eyeshadow. She is nightmare fuel. Especially when she gets those bloody marks. No, thank you. I wouldn't want to see that in my dreams. Absolutely not. She is scary to me. I don't like Banbaleena. She has full mobility, which is not all of these characters can move like that, as we'll go through with some of the other characters. If you've played, you understand what I'm talking about. She can run, she can chase, she can turn corners, she can do all of that. So to me, she is top tier scary material so far. Next up, the bird. Me and this bird do not get along at all. She has the world's most soulless eyes. I cannot pronounce her name to save my life. Opila, not sure. I don't like her. She also has full mobility. In the first game, we've seen that her little footprints and beak marks crawl out of that dark pit, and that's just, no thank you. I have died by that bird many, 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 many times. And, you know, I'm good. I don't need to ever see her again. Ever. Moving on. Banban. Banban, I don't know, he looks like a goofball. He doesn't look that scary. He doesn't really act that scary. He's just kind of, he's kind of just Banban. What is this now? Whatever. Next up, Slow Seline. She is spooky in the aspect that she is a snail with teeth. And she has soulless eyes as well. The creepiest part about Slow Seline is her voice actor did phenomenal with her. 100%. She sounds creepy, so we're gonna put her in can be scary, just because the hello, where are you? That to me, she's creepy. She can be scary. Next up, Nabnab. Let's extend this boy here. He's got 3 eyes. Can you see that? 3 eyeballs. Which spiders usually have I don't know how many, too many. 4 legs, a circular oval shaped mouth with teeth all around. That's gross. But, he kind of stays on the ceiling, so it's like, he's kind of like halfway between he can be scary, but he's spooky-ish. But I feel like we have to, it's my ranking, I'm gonna put him in the middle. He's like kind of scary, but at the same time, he's there. This guy. I don't know what this guy's name is. I have no idea. If any of you have seen my thumbnail, I don't know what it is. I don't know who he is. He's big. He's gross. I don't like it. I don't know what his name is. He didn't attack me, which is really nice, but I would not want to see him move at all. So we're gonna put him up there with Banbaleena and the bird, because I don't want to see him move at all. And then next up, Jumbo Josh. He's scary because he has this red, I think it's blood, but at the same time, I don't know. He's big, but he's, he doesn't do a lot. When you first see him, he's all, tears down the elevator thingamajiggy, and it's like, oh, what the heck? Am I dead? But he's like, nah. And then we're going to skip over Gerald and go to whatever this guy is. The big octopus? No. Singer Flynn's orange. Maybe he's not. I don't know what this guy is. He's kind of scary, but I'm just going to go with creepy. He's kind of creepy. Because, yeah, he smushed me. But at the same time, he can't really move. His mobility is terrible. So it makes him less scary to me, because it makes it harder for him to actually get me. And then Gerald. I'm going to put Gerald in the terrifying section, because to me it is terrifying how unreliable this drone is. He is terrible. Sometimes you're clicking a button and all you can hear is that can't do that when you need him to do something. And I feel like his unreliability is really going to come and get me in future episodes and games. Unless it gets better, which I'm really hoping for, but I don't think it will. Just because it's the same type of mechanics from the first game as well as the second game. I do love Gerald. I love his little cowboy hat. At the end of 2, we did get a new cool hat, whatever that means. So when I start 3, I'll have to find a little worky benchy thing and see what it is and if we need to add it to Gerald. But so that's my ranking based on scare level so far. And then let's move on to survival. So obviously Gerald, Blue Guy, Banban, they don't do anything. He hit me in the head while I was reading the note, but it's not really, there was nothing I could do. It was the script of the game, so I'm not too worried about it. Big blue, light blue, tealish guy. Super easy. If I would have just been paying attention and not have done it, I wouldn't have died. I think because of his mobility, I think it's super easy to get past him as long as you're paying attention. The bird, again, we're just run, hope for the best, because the bird is a pain. At least in my so far experience of Garten of Banban, I don't like the bird. The bird is probably my least favorite character. Like I said, with the scary rate, she has tremendous mobility. I don't know how you can ever escape her. I mean, she's that bird. Jumbo Josh. I kind of want to put him in the hasn't attacked yet, even though he has, but he is also super easy. In the sequence where we're running from Banbaleena, he's just kind of blocking your path, but he doesn't actually ever hit you. So he's not really hard to dodge. Nabnab. It's my own fault. I died, I believe, once by Nabnab, and it was because I immediately forgot the instructions. As soon as I read it, it went right out my head, and I died because of it. So that one was on me, which is fine. So Slow Seline was 100% my impatience catching up with me because I wanted to figure out what I was doing and not die so many times, because that doesn't make a good video for you guys. But in that impatience, or impatientness, I died so many times, and that was on me. 100%. Slow Seline, I feel like, has a really good survival rate, especially with the French fry pizza thing. If you just pay attention to that, you're absolutely fine, and you should not die as many times as I did. I don't know if it's a common thing for people to die that many times. I don't know. But I think I counted. Yeah, Slow Seline, I died 12 times. Yeah. Because, let's go patience. Woo. Next up, and last on our list for today, is Banbaleena. Banbaleena is going to go right here next to Slow Seline, because that last ending sequence of the last part of Garten of Banban 2, I had to Google it because I could not figure it out. I only died 10 times, and that's because I did end up Googling it. But she is super hard to get past sometimes if you're not paying attention to your surroundings. I feel like if she continues to be a bad guy, I don't know if her getting absolutely smashed by Jumbo Josh is going to change her attitude at all. I'm hoping. But she seems like she'll be a pain in the future with the different sequences and stuff. She was absolutely terrifying that first run of the sequence. But this is the ranking so far of Garten of Banban 1 and 2. Like I said, if this one does good, we'll keep adding on to the characters, because I'm sure we'll see a few more due to them adding on more each game. Next up is Garten of Banban 3, obviously. So if this does well, we'll add them in. If not, I don't know. We won't add them in. Gerald might get a new cool hat, so we might have to upgrade his picture. We might update all of these pictures. I have not seen him outside of this section. This was my first experience with him, was on this drawbridge-like section. So I'm hoping I'll actually get to see him maybe move. I mean, I don't want to, but at the same time, I want to because I'm curious. I'm also curious to see this big little light blue guy, just because we didn't get to really see them that much. So far, my favorite character out of Garten of Banban has to be, I would say, oh, this is hard. That's actually a really hard question. What's your guys' favorite character so far out of 1 and 2? Mine would have to be Banban when he was pretending to be the person because he was nice and not trying to murder me. So I would say Banban. He's the only one that hasn't really tried to kill me yet. Oh, you go back in your section. No, that was your section. My bad. But I would say Banban. What's your guys' favorite so far? I do believe that is going to be it for this video. It was kind of a short video. Let me know if you guys want me to add more of the characters as we go on. If you liked this video, please make sure you like it. Subscribe to my channel so you can see all of the cool stuff. Enjoy some coffee, do some games, play some games. Hit the bell notification so you get notified. I haven't posted, oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't posted in a while, just been kind of all over the place, but I will make sure to get back on track with posting at least every other night. Next up will be Garten of Banban 3, but let me know if you guys want to see me play or rank any other things. That way we can keep the ball rolling and stuff like that. But until next time, stay curious, stay caffeinated, and keep the story going.